Okay, we're live. It's Wednesday. It's the Rundown. It's November 14th.
Did you want to clap?
I'll clap, yeah.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
14th. All right,
I've been
I
on
like
here in
it.
a while, so I don't really know.
When was the last time you have been on here?
It's been a long time.
Probably since you said you hated me.
Yeah, usually when you say those types of things, you get blackballed a little
Yeah,
bit.
you go to the bottom of the list.
And when I used to come on in the old days, when it was still Skype, I would come on and immediately get kicked off.
True.
The best rundown Trent rundown moment was when you got kicked off because you didn't say that you were like the biggest baby in Iowa history.
I didn't include the picture of the blog of my mom holding me in the Cedar Rapids Gazette. You were like, get him off.
You're just like, get him off. I don't want to talk to him anymore.
Wait,
get him out of
I
here.
don't even remember. You wrote the blog.
So I wrote a blog about another fat baby,
Right.
and then in it I was like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I
by the
happen
way,
to
I'm
be
a fat baby.
Yeah.
But I didn't put the picture of me and my mom in the newspaper in the blog.
Yeah.
And you were
14-pound
like,
boy.
you were like, that's
Cedar
the biggest
Rapids.
red flag of all time. Get him off the rundown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
and
That's
Trent
still
was just like, wait. He's like, no, off.
Yeah.
That was still like one of the all-time pictures we've had.
Well, it
Like,
was before it
big
was-
baby born in Iowa. It's freaking Trent on like the front
You
page
know,
of the.
I remember being nervous about like putting a picture of my mom for the internet to see. That was
Yeah,
the big
but you
thing.
can't with that headline, "Big Boy," like big baby born
Big
in
baby.
Iowa. It's
They
fucking-
called
See
me
it sit on your desk.
a
You see it
beautiful,
all the time.
a beautiful bouncing baby boy.
Yeah.
That's what they called me.
Oh my God, so
Movement
good.
Watches, mvmt.com/rundown. 15% off, free shipping and returns. Watches this nice $400 to $500 at a department store. Movement Watches start at just $95. Holiday season up. It's a good gift, fellas. So get in the game. Movement Watches. This hoop cheap shot. Never seen anything like it. I don't know if I have the backstory on like what exactly went down, but this was.
Well, I'll tell you what went down.
Okay.
I mean,
I'll tell you too.
the kid who got cheap shotted was clearly playing some lockdown defense. all
Is
game.
that what it was?
I mean, that's it couldn't be more apparent in my mind. I
Nope.
haven't seen any of the game, but I could tell you that guy was frustrating the guy who cheap shot.
I can tell you if you go back and watch, he keeps the gooseneck up a little too long. He takes the elbow right to the face. If you go back and watch it, he
I don't think
holds
that's,
it.
but that was coming. That was coming whether there was a gooseneck or not.
I think we can all agree it was a pretty late closeout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
that
it
was
was
coming. That was, listen, I think that if you went through the stat sheet, I don't know if we can get the stats of the game. I'd say he's playing pretty lockdown defense. Maybe some full court press in the first quarter, first half.
You can't do it. It's a legal move. It's probably criminal charges in my mind. But the way he just jogs back on like he's just running up the court. Like
Yeah.
They just inbounded
No
the
one
ball.
saw
that.
Yeah, like,
Yep.
oh, that was.
Just gotta play it off.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be in that kid's head if he ever tries to take a baseline three again. So you
Oh,
kind
well,
of
that's
plan it in
yeah.
his head.
That's to Dan's point.
Yeah.
That there's
Yeah.
lockdowns like that. Just sending a message
Right.
like, hey, we're the 80s Pistons.
Exactly.
Like, we're going to get a little bit physical.
Yeah, and his mistake more than anything is, his first mistake is a cheap shot that's brutal and should be kicked out. But the other mistake is
I think that's jail. I think you can
Yeah,
press
he could be
charges
charged.
for that.
Yeah, he'll
Definitely.
be kicked out. Yeah, he'll
Definitely.
be kicked out the team. The biggest mistake though is if you're going to cheap shot someone, you can't do it after they take a shot because the camera's on them.
Yeah. There's plenty of times
Especially
in basketball in the
yeah,
paint.
plenty
you can
of
bring
times.
like weapons into the paint
Right.
sometimes. Get
You
away
can.
with
There
it.
can be an errant elbow where it will take 50 watches
Yep.
and you still don't know if it's truly a cheap shot or not. By the way, the movement watches. I forgot you did the ad. I was looking at flights for our Columbus.
That's nice. It's gold.
Oh,
Did we
yeah,
announce it?
breaking.
Breaking news. Should we break it?
will be-
The flights are not as easy as you thought.
What?
The flights are not as easy as you thought. I was just looking at that.
Yikes. You mean expensive?
No,
or hard
like
to get?
might not be able to go direct for everything.
Because it's Thanksgiving and it's a big football game in Columbus.
Just a little
Breaking
small
news.
game going
Breaking
on.
news. The flights are hard
Just
to
a
get.
tiny game,
We're
not a
going to
big
Columbus. A lot of people know that as the capital of corruption. They will be playing Michigan for a chance to go to the playoff. We're planning on going there. I guess flights are difficult. That's breaking news. Speaking of breaking news and disgusting college moves, Notre Dame playing Yankee Stadium this weekend. Syracuse, not so fast. 10 points. Little hint, not so fast. But
I actually think that we'll talk about it on the pick'em. But that spread's so big it makes me nervous.
I could see that.
You know what I mean? Like I love Syracuse, but
LSU, Alabama style.
Wisconsin, Michigan.
Notre Dame is wearing Yankee pinstripes on their uniforms.
Yeah, so
Fantastic.
this. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
well,
Well, I was going to say,
gross.
but you try to piss off as many people as
Tommy,
possible.
what do you think? You're a
like I
Yankee
picture
fan.
them.
I think pinstripes should be reserved for the Yankees.
I
but
would
this is
agree.
not a new story. Where were you guys?
No, I know, it
defending
happened
the
a few months
pinstripes?
ago.
Yeah,
But I mean, the game's coming up.
yeah.
It's-
But defend the pinstripes when you have a chance.
I do just picture them in a back room, like, how can we piss off as many people as possible? Let's put Yankee pinstripes on a Notre Dame jersey, and that's how we'll do it.
And by the way, like Notre Dame, it's not just about the Yankees, and I hate Notre Dame, and I know they're getting away. There's been stories because Kelly talks about recruiting for kids and like the uniform changes. Notre Dame's keep them simple too. The whole thing is gross.
I kind of like it because it's like evil and evil
Yeah.
combined. Like I almost want them next year to go down and play a game at Jerry's World and wear the Cowboys uniform.
Yeah, I hope more teams start doing that. Yeah, like Cowboys, Lakers
Yeah.
jerseys.
But
Like, fuck
right.
yeah.
I would argue outside of like South Bend, the number one market for Notre Dame is Boston in the United
No,
States.
Chicago.
Boston's
Chicago.
fucking huge.
Chicago. It's not even close.
so
Well,
close.
that's because of the show. All right, so
I mean, it's not even close. Reassess.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
got
that's
this.
just because
Retake.
it's so
Retake.
close.
Go.
Boston's a huge market. Chicago, if
New
you
York's
wanna
a
go that
huge
way-
market, too.
Yeah, but not as big as Chicago and Boston. No chance. And so like a Boston, like Red Sox fan who loves Notre Dame, like Jerry Thornton, lives and dies in Notre Dame. You don't want to see them wear
These jerseys broke
pinstripes.
his heart, I bet.
Yeah, it's like tough. It's tough.
I just think it's fun just being like, you just put all the evil together.
Exactly. I completely agree with that.
What about the New York Jets here? So a guy gets arrested, DUI. His reason is the Jets are causing him to drink. Fair, not fair?
Fair, because everybody, he took it a little too far with the DUI, but everybody, I've been known to tip back a few, and you get in trouble doing that if your team loses. Iowa, I mean, I've definitely done that. During my career here, I've done that.
Yeah.
Got
yeah.
in my own little mugshot.
Well, we couldn't hear from you, and we found you just with the mugshot. It was like, still, you have Trent, I'm going to give you credit. You got some famous moments. In that, what was it?
You're like a shooting star. You're like a Haley's Comet.
Every once in a while.
It's just
St.
like,
Lunatics.
whoa.
Was it the St. Lunatics?
Yeah.
Yeah, the St. Lunatics were playing at the bar.
last tweet.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Moose McDuffie's in Cedar Rapids.
Yeah,
Wait,
what
so
was
explain
It
the whole
actually
thing.
ended up burning,
Explain the
ended
whole
up
thing.
burning down, which is really sad.
For new stories, explain the whole thing because it is actually a hysterical
It's
story.
actually probably the best tweet ever
all
written
time.
by
Yeah,
anybody.
It was
at
a
Barstool.
Thursday night, and I decided to meet my Uncle Jack across the street from my apartment.
That's my favorite
at
part.
Moose
That it was you and your
McDuffie's.
uncle.
And my
Is your
uncle's-
uncle like 2 years older than you?
No,
Oh,
he's
okay, that
much
was one
older
of
than
those
I am.
situations.
And his favorite drink is Rumpelmans, the shot. And we were at Moose McDuffie's, and we were drinking as much Rumpelmans as we could, Rumpelmans. And the St. Lunatics came on, Midwest Swing, for anybody out there if they want to listen to it. And I think I tweeted, the St. Lunatics just came on, I'll see you guys on Monday, because it was a Thursday. And I just tweeted that out in my last tweet. Next thing I knew, boom, I woke up and I was in an orange jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't remember anything.
You tweeted out. You went MIA.
We all were like, I remember that day, like on the G-Chat gang was on fire. Like, did Trent quit?
Yeah.
Did he walk away?
He's just like, you tweeted out, you went MIA, no one knew where you were, and you didn't even tell us. Then the picture came out, and everyone's like, well, he said the St. Lunatics came on.
Yeah.
So it was like, there it is.
Dave, my hands were tied. As soon as the St. Lunatics come on,
And what was
There's
the
nothing you can
official
do.
charge?
publican time.
Yeah, and you were across the street from your house,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was like 30 feet. A year after I did the video where I literally walked across the street and I took a shot of Rumpelmans.
Yeah.
And I woke up, or I got out of jail, checked an email from you, and the first thing you said was, "Are you going to blog it?"
Yeah. You were mad again. You were mad again because you didn't plug it right away.
Yeah. You got my mugshot before I did.
Yeah, it's like, are we going to sit here all day? You're in a jumpsuit here. Let's get on the blog.
It
Because,
really
I mean,
is the
it was a
only
work
job
day.
in the world where you can get arrested and have it be a good thing.
Put my mic on the table.
Za just came in.
I don't know.
He said the mic must have
It's
interference
interfering
of
with
some
your phone,
point.
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, what story? All right, so moving on. We have a lawyer going bananas on an Indian airplane.
And you treat business class passengers like that, who are international criminal lawyers for the Palestinian people, who are actually working for you're the captain, aren't you? You're the captain. I'm working for all your people, the fucking Rohingya, the fucking Quechua, the fucking people of all nations, for you, international criminal lawyer. Don't get any money for it, by the way. You want a report about you? I'll turn you inside fucking out. You fucking stupid cunt. Give me a bottle of wine and game over.
My main question, the lady's racist. They wouldn't give her a little like bottle of wine, one of those, so she went nuts. I will say, I think despite how drunk she was, how racist she was, it's slightly intimidating when somebody keeps yelling that they're an international criminal lawyer. Yes. I don't know what that means. I don't think it exists. But there's a certain cachet to it.
You probably
It's like James Bond, International Man of Mystery.
Yeah,
He throws that in your face.
Well, I was gonna say you're probably protecting some like drug kingpins.
International criminal lawyer.
Yeah. That feels like what it is.
Why she gives him an out? If you watch the video, she says, "Give me a bottle of wine and I'll stop." Like at some point, you just got to give the racist lady a bottle of wine.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the alternative is her running around the plane annoying everyone else.
Yeah,
Yes. So my question to you guys is, what is the worst look? Saying I'm a lawyer, or like my father's a lawyer, or saying, do you know who I am?
I think do you know who I am is worse. I don't think saying you're an international criminal lawyer is bad at all. That changes it for me.
I
If
feel
you say
like
I'm
anyone who basically like argument and then step two is I'm gonna sue your ass. That's a fucking bullshit move.
Yeah. I agree. But when you ratchet it up to the international criminal lawyer, I like it. Like if I'm a lawyer, I'm gonna sue you. I'm a criminal lawyer. All right, whatever. I'm an international criminal lawyer. That screams like, extreme villain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like international criminal lawyer, I'm all set dealing with that. KD versus Draymond, this is a controversy going. Draymond Green suspended. They got in the argument. There whispers that the Warriors are maybe upset that KD is making this all about him, his retirement tour, instead of just being like, I'll deal with it after. Now there is the school of thought. KD's the one. Draymond got suspended, so maybe not as much with management. I have Draymond's side here. KD's an asshole.
Can you say his name?
Draymond.
Draymond?
Draymond.
Coley's looking at. I can't stop laughing because Coley keeps laughing, looking at me.
Did you see that? Actually, did you see?
You also said KD's retirement.
A latest one of the all-time spin zones. I'm not gonna say who, but somebody said it was racist because I mispronounced a name.
Oh yeah.
That is something.
Yeah, that's a take.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. So that is a wild. Okay. So this story. Draymond called KD a bitch
Yeah.
to his face.
That's his thing.
That is his thing.
Yep.
It is his thing.
Yeah,
That's
no,
gonna-
it is.
and that
it
cuts
is.
KD
It
right
very
to the
much
core.
is. It cuts KD to the core. I love it because I just want them to break up, and I feel like this might be the first sign of things.
I think they are gonna break up.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely.
the lip reading, we were talking about it on the Yak, the lip reading where KD walks away and is like, this is why I'm out of here. Now, he might not have said that, but someone said he said that on Twitter, so then your just brain says, oh, that's
all
what
that
he's
matters.
saying. So I'm going with that. He's out of here.
And if he wasn't
answer.
sure, I don't think he would be like wanting to get courted like this. I just don't know how you get courted and then go back, unless that's just the type of guy KD is.
I like that. I don't know if you guys saw, but Draymond's brother and Katie's mom are now involved. They've made like Instagram social statements about it,
I like
which I like when like what is it, Reggie Rose
Yes.
would always make statements, and Patrick Reed's wife has done this too. I like when it spills over to the point where the family gets
family.
involved,
Yeah.
Very much
and they're
like
trying
that.
to like Katie and Draymond are probably trying to corral everybody,
Yeah.
but the story's just too big, and I love when the family gets involved.
Very much like that.
The question, the $1 million question is, whose side is Steph on? That's really what it all comes down to, right? Like if Steph thinks that Draymond is in the right, or if Steph thinks Kevin Durant.
I've always, from the outside, thought that Steph and Draymond go along pretty well.
I think so too. I think there is the Draymond, Steph, Clay thing, like the three of us have been here forever.
Right. And then he comes in and he gets all the
Hired
credit, the MVP, and like, hey, we don't need you to win, but we win. So I can see that.
So is Draymond Green's mom involved? Is that what you said, or Kevin Durant's mom?
It's one's brother and one's mother. I'm not sure which one of which.
Say the tweet that Tyler said that Draymond Green's mom replied to Tyler. What was it, a year ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago. Tyler said, I assume Draymond's family is the type that stands and claps loudly at a graduation. And Draymond's mom replied and said, yeah, we do what of it.
So like she's ready to fight.
So that's got to be her.
She's ready to
Very
fight.
much about that action.
Yeah,
Draymond's mom is involved.
I like the what of it.
Yeah.
I like that. Last story. A couple, I don't know, late 30s, early 30s, attractive enough women just going around robbing dildos. They're doing high crime, like thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of just robbing of like high-priced dildos. What are they doing?
You kind of boom roast them. Attractive enough. I think they're pretty attractive.
Well, the
attractive
dildos
ladies.
make them more attractive.
Yeah.
So that means they like
I
sex.
wasn't. They're attractive enough for the story. I mean, they weren't Victoria's Secret models.
No, that's true.
Damn, harsh grader.
Attractive enough.
I agree with you. Harsh grader.
They're
I thought the
attractive enough.
dildos make them more attractive.
I agree. Well, it says they're a freak, but
Yeah.
they're like moving. They're not keeping them. Nobody. They're
Yeah, they're not- I don't
There's
even know
some
if
market going on
I
now.
don't think
That's
it
a hot
says-
market. You want to be part of that market?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know if it says that they're freaks. It says that they're just trying to move.
Oh,
they're
I
trying
don't
to move
know.
units.
What if this is
They're
like?
trying to flip it. They're not using $600 worth of dildos on themselves. Okay.
Going down this path, I've been all over the call her daddy girls because their entire podcast is basically like, don't bust your nut too quick.
I
I'm like-
saw that. I
was
saw
like,
that
thanks.
Instagram story.
Like, oh,
They're
thank-
like
thanks,
guys
honey.
who come
That's
too
good
early.
advice.
Yeah.
Like
That's
what?
definitely breaking
What's wrong?
news advice.
You think we don't know that?
Yeah, like you think I'm trying to?
I'm trying to.
It's because I'm in so much in
trying
love.
to think of
Yeah.
glaciers and my dead grandma. Like, I
And
don't
then-
know.
Right, and then they're like, well, we're giving you tips. Like, you think we haven't tried everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Baseball
like-
stats.
Yeah. It's like,
Fucking
well, nobody
standings
likes it.
of the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have to put numbing
Alphabet
agents in a condom
backwards.
because everybody knows.
Yeah,
Corporations.
Shit, you
know.
know what? You know what, Call Her Daddy? Maybe take it as a compliment. You're
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
attractive if
Yeah,
the guy
it's
does
like,
that.
It honestly, it's like, I want to hit 107 mile per hour
Yeah.
fastball. I
I
can't.
want to play in the NFL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like some things
Cool.
you can't do.
It's true. I
Something
saw
you
that.
can't do.
Dude, when I saw the Instagram story, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like you.
right.
I need you telling me.
Yeah.
Girls don't love it when you just come in a second.
Here's a tip. Fellas,
I'm
here's a
stunned.
tip. When you last 60 seconds, bad thing.
Yeah, bad.
We're
Thanks.
talking about you behind your back.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, like we're not walking out like, oh, I nailed it.
Crush that one.
Yes, sirree. It's tough.
Oh,
All
man.
right, that's the rundown. We are gonna be it's too late for this.
No, it's not. 6:30 is a rundown,
So-
7 o'clock
yeah,
slot.
So join us if you're in Jersey, or you can watch the live stream. But in Jersey, you can gamble along. We're gonna be at the Ainsworth in Hoboken, Jersey. It's Play Rush Street. No, Play Sugar House.
Sugar House.
Sugar House. Download the app. If you use the code Barstool300, you can deposit up to $300. They'll match it, and then just bet it all on action with Dan and I.
Yep, we're going to live gamble everything action, college
Villanova,
basketball,
Michigan.
NBA.
The
It's
world.
going to be
Big
a
night.
scene. It's going to be a scene.
All right, that's it.